يا أمتي القرآن حبل نجاتنا فتمسكي بعراه كي لا نغرقا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين من لا نبي بعد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. قال الله تعالى في كلامه المجيد والفرقان الحميد: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ورتل القرآن ترتيلا. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. We start with the all praises due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We send peace and blessing to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Welcome to Key Factor quarterfinal episode 2, alhamdulillah. Today here at the studio, those who are watching through live transmission in Facebook or any other media, either live or recorded, we welcome everyone to this show, alhamdulillah. As you know, Key Factor 6 started back in March 2018. Alhamdulillah, we had a local selection round, telephone round, contestant they called up, and they participated in many different ways. Alhamdulillah, we have selected handful of the contestants for this round. Alhamdulillah, we have contestant here in front of us. They will be reciting, inshallah. We'll be listening to them. Before that, before I go to the rules and regulation and the contestant, this is my pleasure to introduce my judges panel today, inshallah. We do have two judges. I don't need introduction because they are very known face to Key Factor, alhamdulillah. Still, if I can introduce my on my left, we do have Sheikh Ahmed Hassan. He is our regular judge. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. And you?
Jazakallah khair. We are all good, alhamdulillah. Welcome to the show. Jazakallah khair. And we have another judge. He's been with us for last few years. He's become flagship judge of the Key Factor. None other than Hafiz Anhar Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah.
You becoming the flagship judge of the Key Factor.
Nice.
How do you feel?
Pleasure, I'm honored to be part of this
Jazakallah khair.
Quranic movement, alhamdulillah.
Before I go to the contestant, basically without the support of the parents, teachers, judges like yourself, and the people behind the scene, those who are supporting, the program wouldn't exist.
Of course, and this is everyone plays their role, everyone plays their part. I mean, it's not only at the end we just see the end outcome, the recitation, but the work that is
credit goes to the parents, contestants, those who
teachers,
made it to the final.
Yes, alhamdulillah, hours and hours of preparation.
We'll be talking, we'll be listening, inshallah. Before I go to the program, inshallah, if I can request our honorable judge, Sheikh Ahmed Hassan, to start the program with the recitation of the Quran, inshallah. فَلْيَتَفَضَّلْ.
Inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والسماء بنيناها بأيد وإنا لموسعون. والأرض فرشناها فنعم الماهدون. ومن كل شيء خلقنا زوجين لعلكم تذكرون. ففروا إلى الله إني لكم منه نذير مبين. ولا تجعلوا مع الله إلها آخر وإني لكم منه نذير مبين. كذلك ما أتى الذين من قبلهم من من رسول إلا قالوا ساحر أو مجنون أتواصوا به بل هم قوم طاغون فتول عنهم فما أنت بملوم وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah accept your melodious recitation. May Allah give you hayatan tayyiban.
Ameen.
Hayyakallah. The ayat, if you can remind me, Ustad, the innamal mu'minuna alladhina, when the word of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the ayat of the Quran recited, the level of the iman increase. We can see that here, inshallah. Alayhim zadathum imana ala rabbihim yatawakkalun. Jazakallah khair. May Allah accept you and may Allah give you hayatan tayyiba. Inshallah. Let's go to the contestant. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How are you? All of you are confident? Yes. Inshallah, we want to see that, inshallah. Viewers, just to remind you, we had over 1,000 contestants. From there, we selected only a handful of the contestants to be at the studio, and they will perform, inshallah. As you know, they had to contest with the other reciters. So they are the selected contestants. Make dua for them, inshallah. And congratulations to those who made it to quarterfinal, and commemoration to those who couldn't make it to this round. Obviously, this is not the last, inshallah. There is always next time, inshallah. You work hard and let's try for next year, inshallah. Ustad Anhar, before I go to the contestant, any sort of advice would you like to give the contestants, those who are here? Obviously, it's not easy, you know, sometimes people are good at talking, people are good at presenting. Whenever I stand in front of the television or in front of people, they got nervous. So any specific point you want to make before we start?
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Likewise, as the presenter said, well done to you. Congratulations for getting to the quarterfinal stage. Indeed, you know, you've performed very well. So well done. I know a lot of the contestants who competed with you at the telephone rounds couldn't make it through. So, you know, you've done very well so far to come through to the quarterfinals. Just one reminder that, you know, whatever happens, you know, you are all winners. You know, you've done, you know, so well to get this far. And now is, you know, whatever you have practiced last minute, there's no need to change anything. You know, whatever you have prepared as surah, your part that you've prepared, you come here and, you know, there's no pressure here. I know it is very different, you know, for you, is for some of you or most of you, if not all of you, it's your first time sitting here, okay, in front of, you know, television cameras, and it is all a new territory for you. But inshallah, you know, there's no pressure, you don't need to be nervous. I know it's very easy to say that, but no need to be nervous. Recite the way you would recite to your teacher, yeah? The way you recite when you're sitting down in your classroom with all the other students, yeah? So I hope, inshallah, you will do very well, and all the best in this competition, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair, Ustad, and I'm sure the contestant will get benefit from the word of wisdom from Ustad Anhar Ahmed. Just to refresh our mind, this is quarterfinal. As you know, in the quarterfinal, contestant will have 3 minutes to recite. From their recitation, and judges will mark their makharij, their mudud, their gunna, and how confident they are. There are marked for the confidence. And in addition to that, judges will ask 4 tasweed questions from their recitation, inshallah. There are 32 marks, and finally judges will give some mark on their presentation, inshallah. And from this round, contestant will be qualified for next round, which is semi-final. From the semi-final, obviously final, and whoever wins the competition, the first prize, just to remind you again, £1,000 along with the trophy, certificate and other gifts, inshallah. And second prize will be 750, and third one 500 pound, inshallah. We make dua that there are some contestants from this round, inshallah, this episode, inshallah. So today we are here to listen the second episode of quarterfinal, inshallah. Without further ado, if I can call upon our very first reciter for today, this episode 2, it's our pleasure to invite Salah Han, all the way from Bradford, 11 years old, Salah Han. If you can come forward, inshallah, Salah Han. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
I don't want to ask you, are you confident? Because your smile says you are very confident. Are you?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. How have you been practicing? A lot?
I've been, yeah.
MashaAllah. Do you think you can make it to next level?
Inshallah.
Is your first year?
Yeah.
Right, MashaAllah. This is your first year. You made it to quarterfinal and you are hoping to go semi-final, inshallah. All the way to final, inshallah. Yeah? Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, inshallah. When you're ready, this is your time.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون. لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair, Salih Khan. Do you know by heart whole Surah Al-Hashr?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many juz have you memorized?
I've learned 3 surahs.
MashaAllah. Well done to you. And are you ready for the questions? Yeah, sure. Inshallah. If I can go to Sheikh Ahmed Hassan to give to Tazweed question.
Are you ready for the question? MashaAllah. You recited very well, MashaAllah. Can you say what the rule on law anzalna? Anzalna.
Ikfa.
What is the ikfa? If you just say a little bit, explain, yeah.
Noon sakin. If after the noon sakin there appears any of the 15 letters, then you do ikfa, a light nose from there.
MashaAllah. And second, Asma'ul Husna. What is the rule on the na?
Ahmed.
What kind of mud?
Mad arid.
How long you have to stretch it?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Alif. No.
1 to 5 alif.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right, so if I can
Okay.
move on to Salah Han.
Okay. Well done. You did well, mashallah. So, did you say that you've memorized how many ajza, how many parts, how many
3.
chapters? Mashallah. And have you memorized it from the beginning or middle or the end?
Backwards.
Mashallah. So, how often have you started on your full hifz?
Yeah.
Oh, mashallah. Do you learn, do the memorization at home, or do you go to the masjid, the madrasa?
Madrasa.
Madrasa, okay, mashallah. So how are you finding it so far?
Alright.
All right. I'm liking your accent, mashallah. All right.
So just to remind you, they are both of the Siglen all the way from Bradford.
Wow, subhanallah, all the way from Bradford, mashallah. What time did you actually make ways to the studio?
Like
4 or 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
subhanallah.
may Allah accept your journey.
Mashallah, may
by the
Allah
way.
accept your hard work and effort, and mashallah, you've done well. So you've been preparing quite a lot for Key Factor. How much have you been preparing for this? We want to know.
like 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day, mashallah. So what made you choose this part?
I knew it very well, so
Okay. Yeah, it's the last, the last part of Surah Hashr, isn't it? It's quite, we tend to
Yeah.
recite this a lot, so students really
Like this
like
bit,
it.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, mashallah. Well done. And how are you finding Q Factor so far?
easy.
Easy? Oh, mashallah.
Mashallah, yeah.
Inshallah, I hope that's how it should be. Yeah, don't take that much. If you think, oh, how am I going to do? If you try and put the pressure on yourself, then it's always going to be hard. But if you think, what, I'm going to give
As
it
I
my
said
best.
before, I mean, at the beginning,
Mhm.
I didn't ask, are you confident? Because of the smile says there's
Absolutely.
very,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mashallah.
If I can
Yeah.
go to the question,
Inshallah, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
shoot us with questions.
Bismillah. You recited nafsum ma qaddamat. Nafsum ma. What are we doing there in
Gunna.
between?
Gunna.
Can you explain that further, please?
So there's a meme with a shadda on it. So you have to make a strong sound from the nose.
Okay. Can you? So I don't know that. So nafsum ma qaddamat. How long is that, and what is the name
It's
of
like
that?
one alif.
Okay. Is there any
1 second.
specific name for that type of rule?
No.
No? You don't know? Okay. له الأسماء الحسنى. So what are we doing on the meme?
I was stretching it.
Okay, can you explain that further?
It's madde asli.
Okay, what do you understand from Madd Asli, and why do you say it's Madd Asli?
Well, there's a alif and there's a zabal before the alif.
Okay, and how long is that?
One alif.
So, okay, so you're saying this Madd is one alif.
No. It's
Okay.
madde mutasil.
Okay, I get a different answer now.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you say it's Madd Muttasil?
Because there's a hamza in the next word.
Hamza in the next word.
Yeah. So after the madde asli, there's a hamza in the next word.
Okay, there's like confusion there, but inshallah that's fine. I'll take I've got your answer.
Jazakallah khair, Salah Han. May Allah accept your journey, and may Allah accept your effort, inshallah. Shall we move on?
Yes, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Right, this is no relevant question, but still I want to ask you. Both of you, brother and sister sibling, you are 11, your sister is 10. So we do have 2 age group. If I give you option that we can take one contestant for next level, who would you prefer, yourself or your sister? This is a
Me.
very, yeah?
Yeah.
MashaAllah, you are very confident. Jazakallah khair, you may sit down back, inshallah. There was Salah Han, 11 years old, all the way from Bradford. May Allah accept your recitation, inshallah. Let's move on to our next reciter. If I can call upon Sumayya Han to come forward, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, Sumayya.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah, your brother did very well. What about you? Confident?
Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Want to see that, inshallah. And which surah have you chosen for competition?
Surah An-Naba.
Surah An-Naba from beginning and... By the way, are you a hafiz of Juz Amma? Have you finished Juz Amma? 30th Juz? That's fine, inshallah. When you're ready, this is your time.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في السور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah accept your melodious recitation. And with the recitation, I would like to remind yourself, myself, and everyone. You know, there is a ayat, Sari'u ila maghfiratin. Okay, compete and steadfast. Both of the sibling, they've been qualified for the quarterfinal. Alhamdulillah. Before I go to the questions, I'd like to. How do you feel after that? Good.
Yeah.
Well done to you. And before I go to the questions, if I can ask Ustad Anhar, how have you know, you've been part of this competition since few years. So the level of the contestant and the quality of the reciters, how did you find it? I mean, would you like to add something on it?
Yes, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Obviously we see, you know, the talent coming through. We see the contestants, we can get a feel or get an understanding, you know,
especially
the telephone
Sumayya Han, 10 years old from
Yes.
Bradford.
Yeah. Yes, oh, subhanallah, yes, I know. It was a very, you know, we see a lot of youngsters, you know, during our telephone runs, we see a lot of youngsters, 6-7-year-olds calling in, you know, with that zeal and love for the Quran, you know, they're so in, you know.
And obviously they had their competition amongst them.
Yes.
Sister is 10 years old and brother is 11.
Yes.
Between them there is a competition.
Of course,
obviously.
yes. We've had many callers, the household, they're ready every week, you know, calling up. Sometimes we see their relatives getting together, and from one household, one home, one house, we see 4 or 5 reciters, and they're also very good reciters. And we've seen, you know, the past years, quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, we've seen it's so close. It's just a matter of marks that separates them, maybe 1 or 2 marks at the end. So it's that.
Once again, well done to the both of the siblings, inshallah. If I can go to Ustad Ahmed Hassan for the questions. Are you ready for the questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Sumayya,
Yeah.
you recited very well. Are you memorizing the Quran?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Okay, you recited Surah An-Naba and you recite Fawqakum. What is the rule on the kum? Fawqakum.
The
The meme. وَجَعَلْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا.
On the meme.
Yeah.
If you're not sure, you can say
So
no.
after, if you analyze the verse, فَوْقَكُمْ, so mim sakin, mim with the sukun on top, which letter is after that?
A scene.
Sin. So now, what do you understand from that? What rule is that?
Is it ikhfa?
Okay, explain what you understand. What makes you say it's ikhfa? Why do you think it's ikhfa?
The scene is a letter of ikhfa. And the meme has a sukoon on top.
Okay, so what happens then?
What does mean ikhfa? Let's say, for example, I don't know what is ikhfa.
Say the definition of the ikhfa.
If before nun sakin or tanween, there's a letter of ikhfa, then you need to make a light sound from the nose.
So do you think it's ikhfa will be there, isn't it?
Oh no. No.
What's the rule will apply?
Mad.
Is there any more sign there?
No.
Don't worry, if you are not sure, just say it.
No problem,
I'm sure.
inshallah. Let's move on to another
The
question,
next
inshallah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ma sajjaja. What is the rule on the ma and sajja?
Madi.
Mad. What kind of mad?
Madi asli.
What is the mud actually? And how many haraka you have to stitch this one?
No madi mutasil.
Just say once. Mud asli or mud muttasil? Which one?
Madi mutasil.
And how many haraka are you going to stitch it?
One.
How many?
One.
One.
Okay, shall we move on?
Okay, mashallah, yeah.
Yeah. Jazakallah khair. Just to remind all the contestants, don't be hesitant, inshallah. Go for it, because the mark, it doesn't like calculate. You have to be sure, because they can calculate the mark. If you are sure for bit and you are not sure for another bit, that's fine, inshallah. Right, if I can go to Ustad Anhar for another two more questions.
Sumayya, how do you think you've done? Better than your brother? Do you think you've done better than your brother?
No.
No, inshallah. I think you know, I have to say that, mashallah, the confidence that we've seen in your recitation, mashallah, you should be proud of yourself. Yeah. I was going to face these questions. We're never perfect. I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yourself. You're brave, mashallah. Your age, to recite Surah Naba. Surah Naba isn't an easy surah as well. And to recite the whole surah without looking,
Indeed.
you have to have that, that's called bravery, mashallah. You did very well, yeah? Keep up the good work. There's always improvement. We always have a lot of improvements to do, isn't it? So we all have to go back and work and, go back to our teacher and, sit down and see, where they, pick out the rooms for improvement and then work on that, yeah? Inshallah. All the best for the competition. Are you ready for your third tajweed question?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So the very first verse you recited, عَمَّ يَتَسَاءَلُونَ. Okay? So what's happening on the scene? يَتَسَاءَلُونَ.
Madi mutasil.
Okay. What makes you say that this is mad muttasil?
Because on the sa there's a line on top of it.
Okay.
And
What
you need
is
to
that
stretch
line?
it.
What does that line signify? Or explain. You stretch it on. So you're saying you see that line, a mad sign of mad, okay, and you stretch it. How long do you stretch it?
2 to 4.
Okay, 2 to 4. Okay. So the last question we asked you, ma and thajjaja. Yeah, you said mad muttasil. You're confused whether it's 1 or 2. Yeah. You okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Take time, yeah? See, when we ask you the question, just visualize it in your head, okay? The letters, the words, and try to see what rule would apply here. Okay? Very good. Yatasa'alun. All right. Anything else that you want to say about this mad? Anything else? No? Okay. That's fine. Well done. Let's move on to your last tajweed question. You recited فَكَانَتْ أَبْوَابًا. What are we doing on the ba?
You're doing qalqala.
Qalqala. What is that? Tell me what is qalqala.
You need to make the letter bounce.
Okay. Which letter do we make? Do we echo or bounce?
Ba.
Ba. Okay. How many letters of qalqala?
5.
What are they?
Good bujaddin.
Good. MashaAllah. Well done. Excellent. MashaAllah.
Jazakallah khair. And where do you go to learn Quran? Home? Any madrasa?
The masjid.
Masjid. What's the masjid called?
Madinatul Ulum.
Madinatul Ulum. Would you like to say anything to your Ustad? Any message for him or her?
Thank you for teaching me.
Oh, Jazakallah khair. Credit goes to your teacher, yourself, your parents. They drive you all the way from Bradford. Well done to you, both of you. Jazakallah khair. You may sit back, inshallah. There was Sumayya Han from Bradford, 10 years old. Jazakallah khair. And those who are watching, those who joined just now, this is our quarterfinals episode 2. Alhamdulillah, we had so far 2 contestants. Let's move on to our next contestant, inshallah. If I can call upon Ahmed, 11 years old from London. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Ahsan, how are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Are you confident?
Yes.
Is it your first year?
In the quarterfinals, yeah.
Okay. Did you participate before?
Yeah.
How far did you go?
Telephone round.
Telephone round. You made a lot of improvement. You are all the way to quarterfinal. What's your plan? How far you wanna go?
Finals.
Final. Why don't you say you want to win the competition? Let's have a hope, inshallah. Let's see. Okay. Are you ready for recitation, inshallah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. When you're ready, this is your time.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قد أفلح المؤمنون الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون والذين هم عن اللغو معرضون والذين هم للزكاة فاعلون والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون إلا على أزواجهم أو ما ملكت أيمانهم فإنهم غير ملومين فمن ابتغى وراء ذلك فأولئك هم العادون والذين هم لأماناتهم وعهدهم راعون والذين هم على صلواتهم يحافظون أولئك هم الوارثون الذين يرثون الفردوس هم فيها خالدون ولقد خلقنا الإنسان من سلالة من طين ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair, Ahsan Ahmed. How do you feel after that?
Good.
Good, MashaAllah. May Allah accept you. And do you know by heart Surah Mu'minun, whole Surah Mu'minun?
Not the whole.
How far did you memorize?
About quarter.
Quarter, okay, MashaAllah. Are you Hafiz, by the way? Doing Hifz?
Yeah, I'm on the 18th juz.
MashaAllah, may Allah accept you. And try to know the meaning of the verses you have recited, the quality of the believers. May Allah accept you, inshallah. Right. If I can go to Sheikh Ahmed Hassan, do you have any point to say before you go to the questions?
MashaAllah.
The melodious voice he recited here.
Ahsan Ahmed, your recitation was very beautiful and melodious. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your recitation. And are you ready for that tajweed question, inshallah?
Yes.
Yeah, if I can go to Ustad Anhar first. Yeah, inshallah. I'll come back to you, Ustad.
Okay.
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay, mashallah.
Shoot us with questions.
Well,
inshallah.
Ahsan, am I okay to ask him a few questions?
Yeah.
Inshallah. Ahsan, mashallah, well done. I really enjoyed your recitation. Mashallah, you did very well. Who do you listen to? Which do you have a particular reciter that you
Any favorite
follow?
reciters? Do you follow?
Which any recitations that you like listening to, or you just
Follow your own style.
Sheikh Mahir al-Mu'ayqili.
Sheikh Mahir Mu'ayqili. Okay, mashallah, the Imam of Haram, mashallah, well done. And how do you think you've done?
I think I did okay.
Okay, mashallah, very good. I mean, yes, the presenter obviously said, Junaid Bhai said, you recited Surat Mu'minun, and it's not a very easy surah, I have to say. It's it's a lot of verses that you really need to properly revise them. But mashallah, considering the difficulty of the surah, you've done well, mashallah. Keep up the that beautiful recitation. We want to hear more recitations from you in the future, inshallah. Are you ready for your tajweed questions?
Yes, inshallah.
Yeah? Okay, inshallah. You recited إلا على أزواجهم على أزواجهم. What are we doing on the lam?
Mad munfasil.
Mad
Munfasil.
munfasil. Okay, what do you understand from
sorry
mad
to interrupt.
munfasil? Yes.
Hassan, would you like to pull up the mic?
Okay, come slightly
Forward,
closer.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit louder, inshallah.
Yeah. So you
Nothing
said.
to worry, inshallah. You are fine and you have done really well, inshallah.
Okay, mashallah. Mad munfasil, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, what is mad munfasil? Tell me about mad munfasil.
If a stretched letter occurs before Hamza in the next word,
Okay.
it will be stretched for 6 harakas.
You can stretch for 6 harakat. Okay. And the name of that mad is?
Mad munfasil.
Okay. Okay, is there anything else you want to say about this mad? Okay. Do you know any other name given to this mad?
No.
Okay, no worries. We'll move on to the next question. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ إِنسَانَ. What are we doing there?
Ikhfa.
Ikhfa. What is ikhfa?
If nun sakina or tanween occur before any of the 15 letters of ikhfa, there will be ikhfa with ghunna.
Okay, how many letters?
15.
Okay, that's fine. MashaAllah, well done.
Yeah, if I can go to Ustad Ahmed Hassan.
MashaAllah. Ahsan. You recited Firdaus. What is the rule on the ra?
Ra sakina.
Yeah. If it is the ra sakina, what's called it? What's the rule apply with it?
Full
Full
mouth.
mouth or empty mouth?
Full mouth.
Full mouth.
No, empty mouth.
Empty mouth. Why? Why is empty mouth?
Because before it has a kasra on the fa.
That's fine. Then you said min. What is the rule on the noon?
Ikhfa.
Why? What is
Because
the ikhfa? Please explain a little bit.
because the noon has a noon sakin. It has a sakin on it, and then after it is qa, which is from the 15 letters of ikhfa.
Well done.
Jazakallah khan Hassan. Which school do you go to?
Safar Academy.
Safar Academy, mashallah. And do you have any message for your Ustad?
Jazakallah for teaching me.
Mashallah. And who did come with you? Your mom, dad?
My dad.
You, okay. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah to Ahsan's dad for your hard work. Obviously, you are listening to him. Well done to you, your family. Because of you, he is here. And keep up the good work, inshallah. And Ahsan, once again, Jazakallah khair. You may sit down back, inshallah. That was Ahsan Ahmed, 11 years old, from London. Viewers, those who are watching, those who joined just now, this is our Key Factor 6 quarterfinal episode 2. Alhamdulillah, we had few contestants, lots more to come, inshallah. Let's move on to our next reciter. If I can call upon Zubeida Ahmed, 7 years old, from London. Welcome to the stage, Zubeida. Let's adjust the mic before you start. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Speak a bit louder, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Zubeida, how are you?
Okay.
Okay, mashallah. And is it your first year? Did you participate before? Not sure. That's fine, inshallah. And have you been practicing a lot?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. And which surah have you chosen for competition?
Buruj.
Surah Al-Buruj. Okay. Right. And are you ready?
Yes.
Inshallah. When you're ready? Inshallah. Let's start. Let's pull. Yeah. Sit. Okay. When you're ready, this is your time.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والسماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود وشاهد ومشهود. قتل أصحاب الأخدود النار ذات الوقود إذ هم عليها قعود وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود. وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد. إن الذين فتنوا المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثم لم يتوبوا فلهم عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب الحريق. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ذلك الفوز الكبير. إن بطش ربك لشديد إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد فعال لما يريد. هل أتاك حديث الجنود فرعون
والله من ورائهم محيط بل هو قرآن مجيد في لوح محفوظ
Jazakallah khair.
صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Zubair Ahmed, how do you feel after that? Good?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Well done to you. And are you doing hifz? How many surah do you know by heart?
I don't know how much surahs I know, but I know up to Naba.
As you don't know, means so many surahs you know by heart.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I know up to
Okay,
Naba.
well done to you once again. Jazakallah khair. Are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Yeah, sure?
Yes.
Okay, inshallah. If I can go to Ustad Ahmed Hassan for 2 questions.
MashaAllah, Zubair. You did very well. Don't be nervous, but you look like a nervous little bit. Don't worry, inshallah. Okay, you recited Surah Al-Buruj. You recite Illa an yu'minu. What is the rule on an yu'minu?
It's idgham.
Idgham. Why is idgham and what is the idgham?
Idgham means to join, and it's idgham because there are only 6 letters of idgham. Ya, Ra, Lam, Noon, Mim,
Yeah.
and Wa.
Okay, good.
Then what happen if there is those 6 letters appear? What will happen?
It will be idgham.
Okay.
Okay. Second question, he said, Kulli shay'in qadir. Kulli shay'in. What is the rule on the hamza and ya?
It's ikhfa.
Ikhfa. What is the ikhfa?
There are 15 letters of ikhfa, and if there's
Yeah, don't worry, don't go
on,
ahead.
you're fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time. Take your time.
if there's a hamza and one of the ikhfa letters come up, it's going to be ikhfa.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how many letters for the ikhfa?
15.
15. Okay, mashallah. Well
Mashallah.
done.
Jazakallah khair. If I can move on to Hafiz
Okay,
Ahmed.
Zubair. Okay, you should be proud of yourself. You know, mashallah, you did very good. You know, you started. How old are you?
7.
7. Wow, mashallah, 7-year-old. Mashallah, you
Yeah.
started the Surah Buruj. I didn't memorize Surah Buruj at the age of 7.
That's the
I
beauty
was
of
probably
the
just
Quran.
learning how to read the
Yeah.
Quran. Zubair, well done, mashallah. You should be, you know, how do you think you've done? Good, isn't it? Yeah? Yes, mashallah. Be confident, yeah? It was a good, confident recitation from you. Okay. You ready for your tajweed question?
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy. Adhabul Hariq. What are we doing on the qaf?
Qarqala.
Qalqala. What is qalqala?
It's when you bounce.
Bounce. Okay. And how many letters of qalqala?
5.
What are they?
They are Jim,
Mm-hmm.
Ta,
Mm-hmm.
Dal,
Mm-hmm.
Ba,
Uh-huh.
Qaf.
Qaf. Very good. Well done.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, you've managed to locate the letters. Well done. Okay. Are you ready for your last one?
Yes.
Okay, you said innal ladhina. What are we doing on inna?
Gunna.
Ghunna. What is ghunna?
It's when Mim and a Noon.
Good.
There's a
Something-
shadda.
Oh, well done.
There's a shadda on top of it. It will be a gunna.
Very good. Do you know the name of that? Ghunna.
Wajid.
Well done, mashallah.
MashaAllah.
Excellent.
You must
Amazing.
smash
Very
it.
good,
Jazakallah
mashallah.
khair.
Very good, Zubeida, mashallah.
Shall
Excellent.
we move on, Ustad?
Yes,
Yeah, Jazakallah
alhamdulillah.
khair. And which school do you go to?
Transcar Primary School.
MashaAllah. And where do you learn the Quran?
Madrasa.
Which one?
Al-Majid Madrasa.
Oh, mashallah. Do you have any message for your Ustad? Would you like to say something to your Ustad? Maybe he is listening.
Your Ustad or your parents?
Okay, mashallah.
Yeah.
You study at home? You study at home? Do you learn Quran at home?
Yeah.
Who do you study with?
My mom.
Okay.
Mashallah. Excellent. How did you prepare for key factor? Who did you practice mostly with?
My mom.
Your mom, mashallah.
Ustad,
Mashallah, well done.
not only him, most of the moms are the, backbone
Yes,
to
of course.
nurturing the kids and encouraging them. And when the program runs, most of the dads are outside.
Mashallah.
Because the moms, they always encourage and prepare them. Yeah, and
By far, they make the biggest
although they are not here
sacrifice, yes.
in the screen, but lots of mom, they brought their children to the studio. Alhamdulillah.
Yes, mashallah. Yes, they make the
why
biggest
they deserve the
sacrifice.
thanks, isn't it?
Yeah,
From
that's
us,
why.
inshallah.
That's why probably Professor Sallallahu said, "Your mom, your mom, your mom,"
Yeah,
three times.
times.
Yeah. Would you like to say anything to your mom? She is listening.
She's watching from home,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah.
Say something to her.
Thank you, Amma.
Okay, mashallah.
Very good, mashallah.
Yeah. So
Is there anyone else watching from home? Your cousins, your relatives, your friends?
My big sister, my
mashallah.
little sister, my baby brother,
Oh,
and my
mashallah.
youngest baby.
You've got
Well
a
done
lot of
to
fans and a
everyone.
lot of support,
Jazakallah khair.
mashallah. Well done.
All are contributor towards his success. Alhamdulillah. May Allah accept you. You may sit down back, inshallah. That was Walaikum Salam. That was Zubeida Ahmed, 7 years old, from London, inshallah. Dear viewers, inshallah, we need to go for a short break. We'll be back after the break, inshallah. We have a few other contestants. Don't go anywhere, inshallah. Stay tuned. As soon as we come back, we'll start with the other contestant, inshallah. So until we see, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أمتي القرآن حبل نجاتنا فتمسكي بعراه كي لا نغرقا القرآن حبل نجاتنا فتمسكي بعراه كي لا نغرقا
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya al mursaleen. Welcome back after the short break. Alhamdulillah. We had amazing reciter before the break. Alhamdulillah. As you know, this is our quarterfinal episode 2. We started quarterfinal yesterday. This quarterfinal, this key factor 6 started back in beginning of this year. Alhamdulillah. So far so good. The selected contestants, they are here to present themselves and they are performing. Jazakumullah khair, those who are watching through live transmission, those who are watching recorded program or any other media, Facebook live, we welcome everyone once again to this show, inshallah. We had few contestants, inshallah. We'll move on to the contestant. Before I go to the contestant, if I can go to Ustad Anhar to say a few words, how did you find the last few reciters, inshallah? Falyatafaddal.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I have to say, mashallah. One thing definitely we'll all agree that, the confidence is very high. Although they have got big cameras, 4 or 5 big cameras pointing at them, most of them is their first time. and it's a new
They are
territory for them.
improving
They're
and
doing
their
very
skill
good,
is,
mashallah,
going up,
mashallah. And this is what we want to see, and we always, this is one of the things that we've always seen from even the telephone rounds. The level of confidence, mashallah, is amazing.
Yeah.
Mashallah, is what they bring to the table, is subhanallah. And we hope that they go on and improve further.
The time
and further.
goes, they will improve more further and further.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. Would you like to add anything, Ustad Ahmed Hassan?
So I'm totally agree with Hafiz Anhar, inshallah. But just I will add another thing is everyone will get something from such kind of program.
Yeah.
Because it's my experience. I can see when any contestants start their participation with any competition, their whole family, like brother, mom, especially already we mentioned the mom, father, everyone
actually
start learning something.
Whole community is watching them.
Yeah. And also you mentioned khairukum man ta'allama al-Quran wa 'allama. So as a family together, we are worshipping.
Alhamdulillah.
We are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's verse. That's why inshallah everyone will get, regardless of winner, inshallah everyone will get something.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair, both of you. May Allah accept you and may Allah accept your good words, inshallah. Without further ado, let's move on to our reciters, inshallah. If I can call upon Saifuddin, 12 years old, from Birmingham. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Saifuddin, how are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Have you prepared well?
Yeah.
Let's take the microphone closer to you. Yeah, inshallah. Right. Have you prepared well?
Yeah, I think so.
Inshallah. Right. Which surah have you chosen?
Suratul Ghashiyah.
Ghashiyah, inshallah. And are you hafiz of Juz Amma?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How many juz have you memorized?
1 3/4.
Okay. May Allah make you hafiz, inshallah. And when you're ready, inshallah, you can start.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيؤذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. Saifuddin, I'll accept your recitation. And are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Yeah. Before that, how do you feel after that?
Relieved.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Inshallah. Right. If I can go to Ustad Anhar for 2 Tazweed question, and if you do have any additional comments, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. Saif, mashallah, good recitation from the start. I can see that you are very confident, and you are ready, and mashallah, you did well. You performed quite good. And what made you choose Surah Ghashiyah?
That's the surah that I really like reading, and that I thought I'd get my tajweed right on it.
Mashallah. and at the same time I'm liking your accent too. I can't put the way you're from Birmingham, right? I can't put on the Birmingham accent. This is what we like, we see from different towns and cities they come in. And mashallah, I like your accent. And how are you finding Q Factor so far? How much preparation have you done for the quarterfinal?
Well, I made my own setup to read, and I've been preparing for the past week for like about 1.5 hours.
MashaAllah, every single day?
Yeah.
Has that been at home or with your teacher? Or
at home, and for 1 day was with my teacher.
MashaAllah, you prepared well. Okay, are you ready for your tajweed questions?
Yeah.
Okay, inshallah. So you said عاملة ناصبة. عاملة. What's happening there?
Noon mushaddad.
Okay, explain that further, please.
When noon has a shadda on top of it, you put ghunnah on it, where you read it through your nose and you stretch it for 2 lengths.
So you're saying this is nun mashaddad ghunnah, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Amilatun nasiba. Is that the rule that you're saying? Okay. Anything else? Anything else about this? Amilatun nasiba.
I think there's alif mad as well.
Okay. What is? Explain that further. What is alif mad?
It's when there's a silent alif and there's a fatha, and then you stretch it for 2 lengths.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Are you ready for your second question?
Yeah.
You recited another verse. تصلى نارا حامية. Yeah. نارا حامية. نارا. What happens there?
Izhar.
Okay. What is izhar and why is it izhar?
It's when hamza ha, ain ha, ghain kha come after a noon sakin or tanween, and you say it clearly, you don't put any ghunnah on.
So which example is it here? Is it noon sakin or tanween?
Can you repeat it?
Which example is here? You said if after noon sakin, noon with a sukoon on top, and then if after tanween, if a letter with izhar comes. So which example is here then? Is it after noon sakin or tanween? Tanween. Okay. So naran. So what do you do? Do you do any ghunnah there?
No.
How do you read it?
You read it clearly.
Okay, that's fine. MashaAllah.
Jazakallah khair. 2 questions from Sheikh Ahmed Hassan.
MashaAllah, Saifuddin, you recited well. How old are you?
12.
MashaAllah. And are you studying at madrasa?
Part-time, yeah.
MashaAllah. Okay, you recited عليهم بمسيطر. What is the rule on the عليهم, on the mim? لست عليهم بمسيطر.
You put ghunnah on the meme.
Why?
It's because it was noon before that, and then it becomes a meme if there's a ba, like
What's call it? What kind of ghunnah is it?
Meme second ghunnah? I don't know.
Okay. Then you recited
I think it's called qilab.
Qalab.
Yeah.
Okay. And you recited وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ. What is the rule on سَمَاءِ?
مد مفصل.
مد متصل or منفصل? متصل. And what is the rule for the mad
It's when
muttasil?
there's a hamza after it, and then you need to stretch the mad.
How long?
For 4
to
5.
Okay, Jazakallah. May Allah accept your effort.
Ameen. Jazakallah khair. Saifuddin, you travel all the way from Birmingham. And who did you come with?
2 of my sisters, my mom and my dad.
They are watching, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any message for them? Would you like to say anything to them, inshallah?
Thank you for being with me while I was revising.
Jazakallah khair. And why do you go to any madrasa?
Yeah, Jamaatia Islamic Center, Birmingham.
Okay, would you like to say anything to your staff?
Thank you for teaching me the rules. I know before that I never knew how to read that also. Thank you.
Okay, barakallah fikum. May Allah accept your recitation and your journey and accept your family, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. You may sit down back, inshallah. That was Saifuddin, 12 years old from Birmingham. Dear viewers, you have realized that you have seen that the contestants, they are not just reading accordingly, they know what they are saying. The purpose of the Tajweed question to realize and test them whether they know what they are saying. Alhamdulillah, the contestant, whenever the judge asks them the question, they not just say, yeah, this is this, they can explain and they know in and out, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, they are improving a lot. Many of them, they are first year, but they made it to quarterfinal, alhamdulillah. So make dua for them, inshallah. Let's move on to our next reciter. If I can call upon Isa Muhammad, Isa ibn Muhammad Mushahid to come forward. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Isa, how are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
This is not your first time.
No.
Okay. How far did you go last year?
To quarterfinals.
MashaAllah. What's your plan this year?
To win.
Inshallah. Let's put some effort, inshallah. You can do so. And are you ready?
Yes, inshallah.
Which surah have you prepared?
Surah Qaf.
Qaf, okay. You know by heart whole Surah Al-Qaf?
Yeah.
Qaf or Kahaf?
Qaf.
Qaf, mashallah. And are you doing hifz?
Yes.
How many juz have you memorized?
4.
4. Well done to you, mashallah. And now, if you're ready, this is your time.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قاف والقرآن المجيد بل عجبوا أن جاءهم منذر منهم فقال الكافرون هذا شيء عجيب أإذا متنا وكنا ترابا ذلك رجم بعيد رجع بعيد قد علمنا ما تنقص الأرض منهم وعندنا كتاب حفيظ بل كذبوا بالحق لما جاءهم فهم في أمر مريج أفلم ينظروا إلى السماء فوقهم كيف بنيناها وزيناها وما لها من فروج والأرض مددناها وألقينا فيها رواسي وأنبتنا فيها من كل زوج بهيج تبصرة وذكرى لكل عبد منيب ونزلنا من السماء ماء مباركا فأنبتنا به جنات وحب الحصيد والنخل باسقات لها طلع نضيد نزيد رزقا للعباد وأحيينا به بلدة ميتا كذلك الخروج صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah accept your recitation. May Allah accept your melodious recitation, Isa. And who is your favorite reciter? Do you have any favorite reciter? Do you listen to any specific Qari, Sheikh?
Bishari Al-Fasi.
Okay, I was feeling that. May Allah accept you. May Allah make you like Mishari Rashid Al-Afasi, inshallah. And how do you feel after that? Good? Yeah? Alhamdulillah. Beautifully done there, inshallah. Right, do you have any comments to say, Ustad Anhar, before you go to the questions?
Okay, no, alhamdulillah, that was another very, very confident recitation, I have to say.
Alhamdulillah.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Well
very
prepared.
confident, very well prepared, and we can, from your recitation, we can see that you've put in a lot of effort to prepare for the quarterfinals, and I'm sure you put in a lot of effort, right?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. How did you, just to quickly ask, how did you prepare for this? What did you do in order to prepare for the quarterfinals?
I done extra reading.
Extra reading, mashallah, on top of what you normally do. Was that extra reading at home or with your teacher?
One-to-one teacher?
One-to-one, where, how?
I do madrasa on Saturday and Sundays, and I go to Islamic school. So
Mashallah, mashallah, well done, very good. On top of all the, busy schedule
Regular,
probably they have, probably their friends are busy playing around, but they focused on the Quran. So well done, mashallah. Keep up the good work, yeah, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. For that question, are you ready?
yes, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. If I can go to Ustad Ahmed Hassan to give two
Yes,
questions.
mashallah, Isa ibn Muhammad Mushahid, well done, well recited, alhamdulillah. Why did you choose the Surah Al-Qaf? Is there any specific reason?
Easy.
Is it easy for you? Mashallah,
Yeah, mashallah.
mashallah. Very good. Okay, you recited Ba'id. What is the role on the dal? Ba'id. Qalqala. What is the qalqala? What is the definition of the qalqala?
If any of the five letters of qalqala comes with a sukoon, then you'll make a bouncing sound.
What the five letter are?
Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal.
Okay, good. And you recited Ma'am Mubaraka. What is the rule on the Hamza? Ma'am Mubaraka.
Maddul muttasil.
The Muttasil. And what are you going to do if you find the Madda Muttasil?
After maddul asli, if Hamza comes in the same word, then you'll make 45 harakat long.
4 to 5. Okay, mashallah.
Jazakallah khair.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
move on to Sheikh Anhar for two questions, inshallah.
You recited فَهُمْ فِي أَمْرٍ مَرِيجٍ. أَمْرٍ مَرِيجٍ. What are we doing there? What's the rule that takes place between the two?
Wajib ghunna.
أَمْرٍ مَرِيجٍ. Okay, explain why do you think it's wajib ghunna?
When noon or mim comes with a shadda, then you'll make ghunna.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to say about this? Is there any other rules or in this verse or in this letter? فَهُمْ فِي أَمْرٍ مَرِيجٍ. So you think it's wajib ghunna, yeah? Why do you think it's wajib ghunna and how long is it? Can you just repeat that?
If noon or mim comes with a shadda, then you'll make 2 harakat long.
Okay. We'll move on to the next one. You recited فَأَنْبَتْنَا. What rule takes place there?
Iqlab.
Iqlab. What is iqlab?
If after noon sakin or tanween, if ba comes, then the noon sakin or tanween will change into ameen and will be read with ghunna.
Okay, which type of example is this? Is that the noon sakin example or the tanween one?
Noon sakin.
Noon sakin. Okay, mashallah, well done.
Jazakallah khair. Isa, Do you have any message for your parents, your teachers?
Thank you for teaching me.
Okay, inshallah. And you came with your dad?
Yeah.
Okay, inshallah. May Allah accept you and your dad, inshallah. And may Allah make you Hafiz Qari and Sheikh like Mishari Rasid Al-Afasi, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. You may sit back, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. That was Isa ibn Muhammad Mushahid, 10 years old from London. Alhamdulillah, beautifully done there. Let's move on to our next reciter, who is Wahid Akbar, 13 years old from London. Again. Let's pull the mic a bit up. Yeah, closer to you. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Wahid Akbar, how are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah. Is it your first time?
In this competition? No. Oh yeah, in this competition. Yeah.
Okay. How did you find it?
Good.
Good, mashallah. And have you prepared yourself well?
Yeah.
Yeah, inshallah. Have you been practicing a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Are you confident?
A bit.
Inshallah. Okay. When you're ready, you may start it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والسماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود وشاهد ومشهود قتل أصحاب الأخدود النار ذات الوقود إذ هم عليها قعود وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد إن الذين فتنوا المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثم لم يتوبوا فلهم عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب الحريق إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ذلك الفوز الكبير إن بطش ربك لشديد إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد فعال لما يريد هل أتاك حديث الجنود فرعون وثمود بل الذين كفروا في تكذيب والله من ورائهم محيط بل هو قرآن مجيد في لوح محفوظ صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, beautifully done there. Alhamdulillah. Wahid Akbar. Who is your favorite reciter?
I have loads.
Loads. Can you name 3 of them?
Sheikh Mahir, Mishari, Haza al-Balushi.
Especially who do you follow? Or is it your own style?
Did you combine all of them together and come all down one? Mashallah.
Jazakallah khair anyway. And this is not your first time, is it?
It is my first time.
Your first time, mashallah. And you made it to quarterfinal. What's your plan?
Inshallah, to win the competition.
Inshallah, may Allah give you tawfiq, and may Allah give you tawfiq to work hard for the next level, inshallah. Right, are you ready for the questions?
Inshallah.
Yeah, if I can go to Ustad Ahmed Hassan for 2 tajweed question for Wahid Akbar.
MashaAllah, Wahid Akbar, you recited very well and beautiful as well. I think you attended an NQC as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you won at there.
I went to the finals, yeah.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, MashaAllah. So, are you ready for the tajweed question, inshallah? You recited Adabul Hariq. What is the rule on the qaf?
Qalqala.
How many letters for the qalqala?
5.
And what happen if there appear any qalqala letter in the word?
If there's any of the 5 qalqala letters, qaf, ta, ba, jim, or dal, then you have to make an echo bounce.
Okay, mashallah. And you recited Fawzul Kabir. What is the rule on the ra?
It's empty mouth.
It's empty mouth. Why is empty mouth?
Because there's a sukoon on it.
Okay, mashallah.
Jazakallah khair. Let's move on to Ustad Anhar for another 2 more questions.
Okay. MashaAllah. Wahid, before I ask your questions, subhanallah, what a beautiful recitation. I really enjoyed your recitation. I know we don't have that much time in the program. I would have
Carry on.
I'd love you to carry on, and this sort of recitation we can continuously. I would never get bored, and I'm not taking anything away from other contestants. They've all done very well, but alhamdulillah, I have to say I really enjoyed your recitation. Keep up the good work, and for not only you but all the other contestants as well. We want to build up on the positives. Yeah, we want to. That's why you see the judges and the presenter. We always want to pick out the positives so that you can go back and build on these positives. There's always room for improvement. Yeah, but take that as an encouragement and as things so that you can go away and now build up and improve further, mashallah. But yeah, I have to say I really enjoyed your recitation. I hope you do go on to the latter stages of the competition, inshallah. Are you ready for your tajweed questions? Yeah, good. Recited fa'alul lima yurid. Fa'alul lima. What's happening on the lam there? Fa'alul lima. So what rule takes place between the 2 words? Fa'alul lima.
There's a tashdid on the following lam.
Okay, explain that slightly. So what is happening actually there?
You have to join both of the letters together.
Any specific name given to this?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
If you're not sure,
Okay.
we can move.
No problem. You also recited Fir'auna. Yeah? Fir'auna wa Thamud. What's happening? What is the rule on Ra?
It's empty mouth.
Empty mouth. Why is it empty mouth?
Because
what is empty mouth? Which letter?
The Ra.
Ra. Why is it empty mouth?
Because the letter before it has a kasra on it. And
okay, which letter before is that?
Fa.
Fa. So how do you say it? How do you recite it?
Fir'auna.
Fir'auna. Okay, good. So we need to make sure that there is no trace of any heaviness on the Ra. Yeah? Okay, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair, Wahid. Which school do you go to?
London of Knowledge Secondary School.
MashaAllah. And for the Quran, where do you learn? At home?
It's Islamic school.
Where is it about?
Leighton.
Leighton, okay. And do you have any message for your parents, relative, your ustad? Would you like to
Thank
say?
you for encouraging me to take part in the competition.
Barakallah fi. I'm sure they are listening. May Allah accept you, your family. May Allah give barakah abundantly, inshallah. Jazakallah khair once again. You may sit back, inshallah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. That was Wahid Akbar, 13 years old from London. Another beautifully done, inshallah. Let's move on to our next reciter, who is Youssef Muhammad Abu Youssef. If I can call upon Muhammad Abu Youssef to the stage. 9 years old from London, Muhammad Abu Youssef. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Abu Youssef, how are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Very good. Is your first year?
Yeah.
Okay. And how have you been preparing? This is your first year. You made it to quarterfinal. Have you been practicing a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you confident today?
A bit.
Okay. MashaAllah. May Allah give you tawfiq. And which surah are you going to recite?
Surah Duha.
Ad-Duha. Do you know any longer surah, or you prepared this one?
I prepared.
Okay. MashaAllah. When you're ready, you can start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
How many surah do you know by heart? Not sure? Not a problem. And how do you feel after that? Good? Yeah? MashaAllah. And are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Yeah, if we can go to Ustad Anhar for the questions.
Okay. Muhammad Abu Yusuf, MashaAllah. Are you ready for your tajweed questions? Yes, inshallah. ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى يتيما and then فآوى. What rule takes place on the meme?
إخفاء.
Okay, إخفاء. Why would إخفاء take place there?
Because there's a fa after a nun sakin.
Okay, can you recite the verse? ألم يجدك.
ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى.
Okay, is there a nun sakin there?
Yeah.
Is there a nun sakin? Yatiman. Where's the nun sakin there? Yatiman fa'awa.
يتيما.
Okay.
فآوى.
So the nun sakin there, yeah? Okay. So what do you do? What happens there?
You make the letter nun hide.
Let a nun hide. Are you sure there's a nun there? Yatiman. Okay, you're 100% sure there's a nun there, yeah? Okay. And alright, good, mashallah. Is there anything else you want to say about this rule? No? Okay. You recited khayrul laka. Yeah, khayrul laka. Rul laka. So what rule takes place between the two words? So khayrul laka. So on top of the ra, there's dhammatain, there's two pesh, and then the letter lam. Is there any rules there? Are there any rule there? Mad. Are you sure? What is mad?
If you're not sure, you
You're
can
not-
say you're not sure.
Not
We'll
sure?
move on.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
Don't worry,
no
mashallah.
problem.
You did well. Is this your
Thank
first
you.
time?
Yeah.
Mashallah, you did quite
Okay.
good for your first time. Inshallah, we pray that you go back and you improve, you study more with the teacher, with your parents. Yeah, inshallah, we wanna. We hope that you progress through the competition. Inshallah. Okay, all the best to you.
Jazakallah khair. Let's move on to our Ustad Sheikh Ahmed Hassan.
MashaAllah. Muhammad Abu Yusuf. How old are you?
9 years old.
MashaAllah. Do you memorizing the Quran?
Yeah.
How many chapters so far already you memorized?
1.
MashaAllah. Okay, you recited fastly is for everyone. At least you have to recite 3 minutes. So you choose very, very short surah, which is maximum 1 minute. So next time every contestant, please try to recite at least 3 minutes
Inshallah,
average.
yeah, we'll look into
Otherwise, it will be very tough for us to judge
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. Okay. You recited ضالًا. What is the rule on the ضاد? ضالًا فهدى. Just repeat on mind. ضالًا.
وَوَجَدَكَ
ضالًا.
What is happening on the ball? What are we doing there? Are we
Again,
making
if you're not
short,
sure, you can
long?
say not sure. We can move on.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
sure.
let's
Okay,
move on
okay.
to the last
Okay, you said فأغنى. What is the rule on the noon? فأغنى. فأغنى. Is it long or short? And what is the rule on it?
Shall we move on? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Jazakumullah khair, both of you, Ustad. And thank you, Muhammad Abu Yusuf. This is your first time and you made it to the quarterfinal. May Allah accept your hard work and accept your family. May Allah give barakah abundantly, inshallah. Do you have any message for your parents,
Your ustads?
family member, your Ustad? Would you like to say anything?
Thank you for teaching me.
Okay, mashallah. Obviously, without them, you wouldn't be here. May Allah accept all of us, all of your family members, inshallah. You may sit back, inshallah. That was Muhammad Abu Yusuf, 9 years old from London. This is his first year and he made it to quarterfinal. As you know, there are so many contestants. They called up, they attended local selection round. From there, we have chosen a handful of the contestants. And again, they are competing. All the tops are competing each other. From there, we'll take it to them to semi-final, inshallah. We do have last but not least our contestant, if I can call upon Mubina Khatun, all the way from Birmingham to the stage. She is 8 years old, all the way from Birmingham. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Mubina, how are you?
Alhamdulillah.
You came all the way from Birmingham. When did you start your journey?
Like at 1.
1 o'clock, okay. It took more than 4 hours to come here. Jazakallah khair, may Allah accept your time. And did you participate before?
No.
Is your first year? Yeah, and how do you feel? You made it to quarterfinal.
Good.
Good, mashallah. Are you confident today? Yeah? We want to see that, inshallah. And which surah have you chosen?
Surah Al-Mulk.
Surah Al-Mulk. And have you memorized Surah Al-Mulk? How many juz have you memorized?
1 juz and
Pick and choose from many part of the Quran. Okay, very good. Well done to you. And would you like to start now? This is your time. You may start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, beautifully done there, Mubina Khatun. How do you feel after that? Good? Alhamdulillah, beautifully done. And are you ready for the questions? Yeah? Sure? Okay. If I can go to Sheikh Ahmed Hassan.
MashaAllah, Mubina, you did very well, MashaAllah. May Allah accept your recitation and effort as well. You recited Kulli Shay'in Qadir. What is the rule on the Hamza and Ya? Kulli Shay'in Qadir.
The Maddaleen.
What is the Maddaleen? And why do you think is there Maddaleen? What is the reason?
Is it the shay or the
Shay'in, the rule on the Ya.
Oh, because it's Maddaleen because the fatha before the ya and the ya has a sukoon on it.
Okay. And you recited قد جاءنا نذير. What is the rule on the جاء?
مد متصل.
What is the مد متصل?
When there is a hamza after a word and the two words are separated, and the count is 3 to 5 alifs long.
Okay, good. Okay,
Jazakallah khair. Let's pass it to Ustad Anhar.
Okay, Mubina, you recited Surah Mulk. What made you choose Surah Mulk?
First, I decided to do Surah Qalam, and then I wanted to do Surah Mulk.
Okay, mashallah. The Surah Qalam is, out of the two, Surah Qalam is the harder surah, isn't it?
Any specific reason to choose this surah? No?
I know it more, and
Okay.
and I practiced it a lot.
No,
Makes
that was a
sense,
very
makes
good
sense,
decision
yeah.
to make. It's always good to choose a
part
surah that
you're
you are
confident,
confident in.
yeah.
Yeah, mashallah, well done. And that was a confident recitation as well. We can see from the recitation, you've prepared quite well for it. Are you ready for your next two tajweed questions? Yes? Okay. وهو على كل شيء قدير. The letter Ra. What's the rule on the letter Ra?
It's empty mouth
Why is the letter Ra empty mouth? Why is it empty mouth?
because there's a kasra. There's a kasra, and followed by the kasra is the letter Ra.
Okay, so you recite it. Is it with a very thick sound or a thin sound?
Thin.
Thin sound, yeah. Okay, good. Your next question. يأتكم نذير. Yeah. يأتكم نذير. So mim after mims, the sukun of mim sakin, the letter noon came. What rule would that be?
If you're not sure, we can move on.
Not sure.
Huh? You're not
Okay.
sure? يأتكم. Yeah, يأتكم نذير. Mim with the sukun on top. Then came the letter noon. You're not sure of the rule? No? Okay,
That's fine.
no worries, mashallah.
Jazakillah khair, Mubina Khatun. May Allah accept your journey all the way from Birmingham. Do you have any message to say to your parents, your teacher?
Thank you for bringing me here and teaching me.
Barakallah fiqh. And any specific points and suggestion or any sort of word of you want to share with the other contestants? How do you prepare yourself? Do you go to any madrasa or one-to-one with the ustad?
I learn at home.
Okay. I'm sure those who teach you and they will give more time to prepare yourself, inshallah. You may go back to your seat. Jazakallah khair. And that was Mubina Khatun all the way from Birmingham. And the viewers, as you know, these are the selected contestants from the local selection round and the telephone round. Alhamdulillah, the way they recited, the idea was they recite perfectly with the pronunciation, with the length and the tajweed, and with the art. Along with that, to make sure whether they know what they are reciting. We have seen that they recite perfectly and they know what they are reciting with the tajweed question. May Allah accept all of us, inshallah. We are nearly to end, inshallah. We will go to our judges to say a few words on the recitation, the recited. If I can go to Ustad Ahmed Hassan shortly, would you like to share any word of?
Alhamdulillah, firstly, we are thanking those contestants and their parents, those who made lot of effort to be here, to participate. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept as a parents your effort, as a contestant your effort, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us ability to become the family of the Quran, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
And also I'm thanking the Channel S and the Global 8 Q Factor, those who given us the opportunity to practice the Holy Quran, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the blessing of the Quran, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. Ustad is always smiley face, and when he talks, it encouraging others. May Allah give you hayat and tayyibah, Ustad. Ameen. And finally, if I can go to Ustad Anhar, final comments on the recitation and overall. you'd like to share anything.
MashaAllah. Overall, I'm very impressed with, the effort that you've put in, and, I have to say that I'm not taking anything away from you all, but, you've put in that lot of effort. This shouldn't be the end, okay? So don't wait to find out whether you get called from the Key Factor team or whether Junaid Bhai, oh, mashallah, great news, you moved on. Don't wait for this. You should start preparing now, okay, for the semi-finals. You never know, you might be called in for the semi-finals. So, nevertheless, regardless of whether you go through or not, you are all winners. You are, may Allah give us the tawfiq, to keep practicing the Holy Quran. And, whether you go through or not, don't be disheartened. Yeah, inshallah, you've done very well. You've come that far. Many of the contestants couldn't come this far. So
you are the luckiest, yeah.
And that, we want to see most of you, if not all of you, in the next round. Okay, inshallah. Well done.
Jazakumullah khair, and Jazakumullah khair to all the contestants and those who are coming from different areas, especially from Bradford, Birmingham, obviously from London. Dear viewers, we are nearly to end. Just to remind and just to refresh our minds, few things, inshallah. For the result is not going to publish end of this round, the episode. The result will be published at the end of all the episode of the quarterfinal. We'll select contestant for next round throughout the end, inshallah. Keep watching us. We are here every Saturday and Sunday 5 to 7 with the contestant from various areas. We've been to few cities, and so many contestants they participated from their home. They will be coming in every weekends, inshallah. Stay tuned. And for this round, it will continue another few more weeks, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair, those who are watching through live transmission and through recorded live, inshallah. May Allah accept all of us. May Allah accept the family of the contestant, judges, asatis, and those who are supporting back of the screen, inshallah. We'll see you on Saturday again, inshallah. Until then, take care of yourself. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أمتي القرآن حبل نجاتنا فتمسكي بعراه